Maybe to go back into in-person villages in small amounts. Maybe that's what we're being told.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you that we've got some plans for that. I can't release any of it yet, but
Not reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Not reveal.
All right.
Okay,
so
like
we are now streaming on Facebook Live. Yay to Megan for getting us there. Yes, yes. technical difficulties so far have been abated. So I would like to introduce to all of you this morning for our fourth trimester Central Village gathering, Gretchen Bickert. Many of you may already know her from her famous performances for our conference. Seriously, like everyone tells me that was the favorite part. Like I'm not even yes, but Gretchen is a dear friend and supporter of fourth trimester Arizona, and she's also a sound and energy therapist and works with people as well as animals. Part of her time is spent working as support staff for the Sound Healing Academy in London. Her background includes training in sound therapy, certification in Kundalini Yoga and Meditation, Reiki, end-of-life doula training, and grief counseling certification for those who have lost a beloved pet. Gretchen works with individuals as well as with groups where she leads participants in a transformative meditative journey using gongs, Tibetan and crystal bowls, chimes, and other vibrational instruments. Her passion is using sound and energy along with other holistic modalities to find the way back to one's true self. Gretchen has presented for us at every fourth trimester conference since 2018. We've been so blessed to have her. And yes, I'm not even kidding when I say that everybody has told me they love that. Yeah. I was with my chiropractor yesterday who was like, so I like to go and chat with people and then I go hang out in the sound healing. So we're so delighted to have you here with us this morning to guide us through some movement and coming back to our true selves. To me, that seems like there isn't anything that seems more like what we need in motherhood, grandmotherhood, parenthood, and in life than that. So we're just so delighted to have you. Thanks so much, Gretchen.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. It's what's needed in the hood, right?
Yeah.
Especially today, since in the hood, the internet seems to be like playing with my mind. I don't know what is up with that, but it flows with the theme of surrender and letting it go, becoming just aware to the present moment so that we can be part of our process of the process. Is the other day I was
see if she comes back. I know her internet has been so crazy this morning. There's something going on in downtown Mesa because the last time I was on a meeting with them, the same thing happened. And actually the whole, I think maybe power went out. So hopefully that's not happening.
That's intense.
Okay. All right, I've texted her. So let's see. While we're waiting for Gretchen to come back on, I would love to talk about coming back to one's true self because I feel like that's a piece that I need more and more. Oh, and Gretchen, here you are. We see her, but I don't hear her yet.
Am I back now?
You're back now. Yep.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that. I can't even get a hotspot to hook up. So where did I leave off?
Coming back to one's true self.
Okay. So today it's really learning to go with the flow. And we're going to work with some breath and we're going to work with and being present. And if this all tanks and I keep getting kicked off, what I'll do for y'all is create a little video of what we were going to share today. So, last time I know I was on, the entire city of Mesa lost internet. So yes. Yeah, that was super fun too. All right. So let's get to it. While we're here, let's take advantage of the present moment.
Perfect.
Whew. Yeah. So you guys, everything we're going to do today can be done seated or it can be done standing. I invite you to do, when we do other movements, you can get up and do them whatever is comfortable. So, I like how Jenny put in there talking about, exercise and movement. It becomes so like the gym thing, or, we're going to go and do this for an hour. And this is really more about being intentional about what we're doing. And you can take the intention. In fact, I hope that you do take your intentional awareness into the gym. And when you do your workouts and you're present, because it's been shown, studies have shown that you get a much better workout anyway when you are intentional with the way that you move. It also is provides a huge reduction in injury, right? When we're intentional with how we move. You know what? I ended up like throwing my back out. And I'm like, how do you throw your back out? Until it happened to me, I realized, oh my God, it's really painful. And I was like, like 30 something. And I'm like, what? How does this happen? Well, I know how it happened. It was because I wasn't being intentional. And I turned and did something really quickly without really thinking. And then all of a sudden it was like, what the heck was that? And that to me was a reminder of intentional movement. And we get busy, we try to multitask. So today is really all about awareness and acceptance and expression, and then, surrendering and evolving, all of those things together. So let's just begin from where we are, and let's go ahead and close our eyes. And this first step in just becoming intentional is to become aware and just tune into that breath. Tune into the breath from wherever you are, from wherever you're seated. If you are taking a break from work, or you're at home, or wherever you happen to be, just close the eyes and begin to breathe. And take one of your hands, right hand, left hand, place it on the heart, and place another hand on top of that. And begin to feel your heartbeat. Tune into your breath and connect to your heartbeat. As we become aware, this helps us connect back into our body, coming back into the body, connecting to the breath, connecting to the heart. And there's sometimes when we are intentional, we come back in, that's when things begin to bubble up and we begin to feel things, and that's perfectly okay. That's the space we want to be in, and breathe into it. It's okay. We're in a safe space. Just breathe and just be aware. And as thoughts arrive, just observe them, returning your attention to your breath. You can bring your awareness to any part of your body now that you may feel stuckness or pain or stress. Just bring your awareness there. Reminding yourself that you are compassionate and you are caring for yourself. And inhale deep. And exhale. Perfect. All right. So already I feel like there's this shift in this energy. Let's take our hands and bring them back down to sitting on top of our knees, palms up. And let's just do a little bit of neck release. Let's just go ahead and bring one ear down to the shoulder, breathing. Bring the chin down to the chest. And bring the ear back to the next shoulder on the other side. So we're making sort of this half circle. Breathing all the way. Bring the chin down to the chest again. And to bring the ear over to the other shoulder. And let's continue this movement where we're bringing chin down to chest. Ear to shoulder. Chin down to chest. Ear to shoulder, and please continue this movement at your own pace. Check in and move at the pace you wish to move in this morning. Allow this to feel good. This motion is bringing more oxygen to your brain, releasing tension in the neck, reminding yourself and affirming that you are gentle with yourself. I am gentle with myself, intentionally moving the head, the neck, breathing. Slowly coming back to center, inhaling and exhaling, just to be with the natural breath for a moment. So when we get busy and stressed and we're tense, we carry a lot of stress and tension in our shoulders, not even realizing it. So staying in your comfortable seated position. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale. We're going to bring the hands to the chest and bring the shoulders up very tightly. We're going to inhale, squeeze. And then on the exhale, we're just going to let that all go. Okay, so inhale, we're going to squeeze up. Exhaling. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze up. Really squeeze the shoulders and hold it tight. Exhale. And now just roll the shoulders back and roll the shoulders to front. Perfect. And again, reminding ourselves that we are being conscious and aware of our thoughts and being present. Okay, so this one I really love. We carry a lot of tension, not even thinking about it, in our jaw and in our mouth. So, let's say, okay, perfect. It's carrying our jaw and our mouth. So what we're going to do is this is super fun. We're going to hold our hands together, right? Clasp our fists and just hold it right here. Elbows are bent right in front of the chest. Okay. And we're going to do a release of the jaw, and I'll probably have to mute because my dog always starts barking when I start making these sounds. She's like, "What are you doing, you weirdo?" So what we're going to do is we're going to just start shaking your hands and release the jaw. Just get silly with it. Really allow the jaw to just release and open up, open the throat, let go of all of that tension that we're holding all through this area. And then I'd love to make a recording of this. I think it'd be beautiful. Keep going, just a few more seconds. And inhale and exhale. Whew. So that is just a really great exercise to do, through your day, because I don't think we even realize how much we clench. I went to the dentist, actually I chipped a tooth during COVID. Yay, thank you. So I had to go to the dentist. Ew. But anyway, so he's like, "So you grind your teeth?" And I'm like, No, I don't grind my teeth. He's like, "Your teeth would tell a different story." And so when he told me that, I started to be really mindful. And I found that when I got stressed, I'd be like, "Urgh." And I would I didn't even know I was doing that. And so now I really am more intentional and do the relaxation of that to let go of that tension. And it's just so simple to do. Okay. So let's move on. And from where you are seated, now this can be done in a chair, or it can be done sitting in half lotus position on the floor, with the legs crossed, Sukhasana, easy style, right? Or just in a simple chair. It's called Soupy Grind. What we're simply going to do is we're going to have our hands on tops of our palms down on tops of our thighs, right? And we're going to begin moving in a circle. So we're going to inhale forward and we're going to arch the back. And then as we exhale, we're going to round. Inhale forward, exhale and round. And I want you to just really be mindful as you bring that intentional awareness down into the hips, down into the low back, moving around with your breath. You close the eyes and go within as we do this movement. You can do it slow, you can do it fast, just moving around, making these large circles, keep observing your breath, and we're connecting to our core for support, affirming that we are gentle and sensitive with ourselves, coming back into our body, loving our body. Switch directions, same thing going the other way. Move with the breath, intentional movements within the body. All of these exercises that we're doing today can, of course, be done independently, and they're so great for taking an intentional break during your day. I just was reading the study the other day from Forbes about how taking breaks, like every 90 minutes, actually makes you more productive. You can become more present, and you actually do better with your time. So let's come back to center and inhale deep. And exhale. All right, so we're going to move on to a side stretch. And this is, again, very easy. We're going to have one hand. My right hand is down by my side, and my left hand, I'm just going to reach it over and stretch to the side as I look up. And this is going to be moving. The arm comes back down, and as that comes down, the other one comes back up. And we just want to keep, and this one you can do with your eyes open as you follow the hand. Let your eyes just move and follow as you look up and stretch. Seated or standing, you can do this exercise, but just keep moving from side to side, moving through. We are affirming that we are moving through and insert emotion here. If you've had a challenge with anger, if you had a challenge with sadness, or you've had a challenge with anxiety, I'm moving through, insert emotion here, and keep moving and flowing. Allow yourself to become unstuck. What is weighing heavy? Move through it. Be intentional as we move through the process. Just continue back and forth, flowing with your breath from side to side. Just a couple more, and then we'll come back to center. Perfect. Let's just come back to the center, and let's just close our eyes and take a breath as we check back in. Check back into ourselves. Where are we? Sounds so strange to say, well, where are we? Well, I'm here. Well, where is your mind? Where are your thoughts? Come back to the present. Go ahead. So the next movement we're going to do is we're going to take our hands, we're going to put them on our shoulders. We're going to bring all the fingers in front, and our thumbs are going to be in the back. And so our arms are up to the side parallel. We're going to inhale as we do a torso twist to the left. Exhale and move to the right. Inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. And we can start this out slow as we warm up our spine, and then you can increase the movement if you like. I love to do this with my eyes closed as we drop down into the body. Our heart center is beginning to open. Inhaling left and exhaling right, affirming that I accept and I love myself right where I am today. You know, when we teach yoga, I will say, I meet you at the mat. Well, meet yourself at the mat today. Meet you where you are today. Continuing at your own pace. Great. And let's inhale, center. And exhale. Perfect. So for this one, you can remain sitting if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and stand up. And so what we're going to do, this is called the waterfall. And we're simply going to hinge our bodies forward, rounding the back and coming forward. Okay. And once we come down there, we're going to really just let go. Okay. Rounding the back. And being in this position, allow yourself just to shake out and release any tension in your shoulders and your neck. Waterfall is what this is called. Imagine that the tension's just rolling off your back. And as you shake your hands, it's like the water in the waterfall. Allow yourself to shake and release as we are accepting what we cannot change and finding the courage to change those things that we can. Shake it out, relaxing, letting it go. This is a really great exercise for anxiety. Keep shaking. And now what I want you to do is I want you to slowly roll up. And then just shake it out, and become grounded again and come back into your comfortable seat. And before we move on, again, I want us to just close our eyes and just check in. And as you're checking in, if you're finding that those to-do lists are starting to come in, like, why am I here? I have so many other things I should be doing, right? We say, oh, but I honor myself in being in the space I am in now. I'm intentionally being here. I am intentionally choosing to be here for my body, to relax, release, let go, and process because I matter. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take our hands, we're going to put them on top of our, flat on top of our thighs, and we're going to just move the spine a little bit. Okay. So we're going to inhale, arch the spine, head goes back. Exhale, chin to chest, rounding. Inhale and exhale. And keep moving this beautiful, slow, intentional movement of your spine. Spinal flow really helps to bring in energy into the spine. This is also another really great take a break movement during your day, especially if you've been seated and doing a lot of work. It's a time to bring energy back into the spine, reminding ourselves that we are supported, we are loved, and we are cared for. Keep moving. Beautiful. Just a few more seconds, a couple more. And come back to center. Perfect. So moving the spine and spinal twists are super great exercises, are super great go-tos if you're feeling anxious and starting to feel like you're going out of your body because you're just beginning to spin. It's just too much going on. So when we do spinal twists, spinal flow, they help to bring us back into our body and find this sort of solid, okay, bit. It's not going to be perfect. None of us are perfect. Hello. Anxiety right here. Okay. So, but if we can come back to this, right? Come back to this, just, okay, I got it. Boof. Then, spinal twists are really great for that. And this next exercise is no exception. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to take our left hand, put it on our right knee, and we're going to just twist to the right, look over our shoulder, inhaling. And we're going to exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look behind you. And exhale, coming back to center. I'm going to do that on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhaling. And exhaling. Okay, so now that we've given the spine a good warm up, we're going to put both together. Okay, so we're going to go to the right, inhale. Exhale, go to the left. Inhale, go to the right. Exhale, go to the left. And continue this movement back and forth, being very intentional about how you move and about how you breathe. And your affirmation for this is, I am enough. I am enough. Just keep moving and keep breathing. And like I said, these spinal twists are so great at helping us feeling more grounded, more stable, more balanced, physically and emotionally. And we're creating space in the vertebra to provide added blood flow to the spine. So this is just fantastic. So keep moving and breathing. Perfect. Just a few more seconds. And come back to center. And again, let's do that check-in again. Let's just have palms up, resting on our tops of our thighs, eyes closed, and just take a check-in. Allow those words, I am enough, to flow through you. And what does that feel like? I am enough. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Be with whatever seems to bubble up and just breathe. It's really, when we're processing and moving through emotions, a lot of it is just being witness to what they are, being witness, allowing others to be present, to witness, and hold that space for us really allows for emotions to begin to dissipate. But when we push them down and try and paint them with rainbows, then they often will come out in ways that we don't expect and may not be the best choice. But if we can allow a presence and acknowledgement of them, then we can make that choice to process and move through them. Okay. All right, so moving on, we're going to do a little work with stretching and moving with our hips, because our hips are a place where we hold a lot of stored emotion. So again, we can do this seated, which is really what I love. Is so these exercises, these moves are for everybody. So in your seated position, we're going to go ahead and take the right foot, and we're going to place it on top of the left knee. Okay, so that may look like this for you. That may look like this for you. Whatever that looks like, we're trying to work on keeping the spine straight as we can. And just be gentle with yourself when you bring this foot up there, especially, through this pandemic. A lot of us haven't been moving as we normally would. So there might be a little bit more tension and stuckness there, as well as the emotions that are stuck as well. So let's bring that foot. What we're aiming for here is that figure four, right? That figure four, number 4. And so if this is like, hey, this feels okay, you want more of a stretch, we can gently bring our body forward. Okay, gently bring the body forward, tuck the chin in. We're going to begin to feel that stretch in the right hip. Okay, so when you get to that feeling when you're like, yeah, hello, hip, just go ahead and close your eyes and begin to breathe. And we just hold this here as we begin to breathe. This is allowing you to relax. It's a surrender. It's just a surrender movement. So we want to breathe deep, surrender into any of this discomfort, using the breath to stretch and open and let go. And again, being present as we are intentionally being in this space. Let's be present to what may be beneath the surface, breathing. Let's allow ourselves to gently come out of it. As we bring that right foot, we place it flat on the ground next to the other. And we move to the other side as we take that left foot and place it on top of the right knee. And this side may feel looser, it may feel tighter. Just be with what is present to you. Again, you can come forward if you need more of a stretch. You can even drop the arms down to the side if you'd like, tucking the chin in, being in this place where we breathe and allow the tension to just let go, be with the discomfort. Breathe in to this discomfort. Surrender into it as you use your breath to stretch, open, and let go. And often when we become present to the body and we honor this, what's deeper begins to rise up. Breathe. And take that left foot and release that back down to the floor. And let's do another check-in, hands, palms up on the thighs, eyes closed, breathe in. Where am I? Am I present? Perfect. All right, so we are going to come standing up, or you can stay sitting down, if you'd like. I'm just having all sorts of like fun little issues today. Or you can stay sitting down if you like, but we're going to move a little bit of energy now. So what I want you to do is grasp the hands together and standing up or seated down. The feet are going to be shoulder width apart. We're going to inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, they're going to come down. We're going to keep the arms straight. We're going to keep the hands locked together. So it's going to look like this. Inhaling through the nose, and you can exhale through the mouth. And you can do this at any pace you'd like. If you want to speed it up to really get the energy moving, you can do that as well. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So really keep this moving with your breath, pumping the oxygen into your heart, choosing whatever pace feels comfortable for you today. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Use the pace at whatever you want. Your choice. Your choice. Keep moving. This invigorates you. It helps to find more perseverance. Inhaling. So those days when you just feel like, oh, I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. This is a great move. Get up and move the arms, move the oxygen around in your body. Keep going. Inhaling, exhaling. And just a couple more. Good. And relax. If you're standing up, you can just kind of shake things out if you want. Yeah, shake it up, shake it up. So if you're standing, you can stay standing, or if you're seated, stay seated, or, reverse, whatever you choose. For the next one, I'm just going to sit so you guys can see me within my screen. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms up, okay? Arms are going to be up. And we're going to make fists, and we're going to bring the arms down, and we're going to go, ha. Okay? So inhale, exhale, ha. Inhale up, exhale, ha. Keep going. Inhaling up, exhale down, ha. 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 Keep going. Inhale up, exhale down with your ha. Okay, this is for perseverance. This is called breath of courage. Bring the energy in. Breath of courage. Ha. Ha. Find your inner power. Find your inner roar. Ha. Ha. Keep going a few more times. Really bring in the power. Keep going. Okay, a few more seconds. Katie. Okay. Ha! All right, one more, and then just come back into center. Good. Yay. Awesome. All right. So continuing with this breath, Megan's yawning because all of that oxygen is flowing through your beautiful body. Okay. So this time we're going to continue on with this sounding and using the sound and embracing our strength. We're going to start with the hands together, almost like they're in like handcuffs. They're chained, they're in handcuffs right in front of here. We're going to take a big deep inhale, and then ha, we are breaking open, sister. Inhale, ha, ha, ha. All right, so keep breaking open, inhaling, and ha. Keep up this movement. Breaking open. Find that inner strength. Open up the heart. Say yes to life. Ha. Ha. Keep going. Breathing, inhaling, and ha. 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 Few more seconds. All right. And then just come back to you just being seated or standing. We're open, our heart is open, and we're ready to go into a space where we can forgive, right? Because we have this power and we're going to allow the space for forgiveness. So I'm pretty sure, and all of you, and if you're not, that's okay, are familiar with the Ho'oponopono, the Ho'oponopono flow, which is hard to say, but it's very meaningful. And it's about forgiveness of ourselves, forgiveness of others. Forgiveness doesn't make things right or okay. It's just letting go and just forgiving, and really forgiving ourselves, I think, is often really the hardest thing that we can do, but it's very freeing. We find so much freedom. So there's the words that we say within this flow are, I love you, I am sorry, please forgive me, and thank you. And we're going to combine a movement with this. So the movement is going to be bringing our arms up and the palms, and we're going to round forward and we're going to open. Okay. So we're going to round forward and we're going to open. So let's just do that a few times. Let's inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And I want you guys to continue doing this movement forward and back, okay? And we're going to begin saying, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Please continue this movement. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Keep going. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And just a couple more times on your own, mentally saying the words. Just acknowledge what or who might come up for you. And come back to center and eyes closed, hands on the thighs, palms up, just breathe. All right, perfect. Whew. All right, you guys. So next we're going to do is we're going to take the left hand in front of our heart and we're going to put the right hand on top of it. Okay, in front of the heart. We're going to inhale through the nose and we're going to exhale through the mouth. Okay, so exhaling through the mouth so that we can feel that cool breeze flowing into our palms, like we're filling up our palms with water. So inhaling and exhaling, it becomes like a stream. Okay, so we are filling the palms up, inhaling. Continue the breath, eyes closed, inhaling through the nose, exhaling into the palms. And I want to invite you to visualize something in your life that fills you up, that lifts you up, that inspires you, that you're grateful for. And exhale that into the bowl. Exhaling it into the bowl. Filling up the bowl with the breath. As again, the last time, let's inhale deep and really blow into your bowl, filling it up. And bring the hands back into the heart. Bring all of that back in, full circle. And we're going to bring the right hand out and let it sweep up and around and back into the heart. Left hand out and around and back into the heart. Continue this movement, inhaling up, exhaling back in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Continue this flowing movement side to side and back in to the heart. Keep moving. Gather in love and into the heart. Gathering love, bring it back into the heart. Keep moving and breathing. And inhale with both hands on the heart. And exhale. So if you're seated, come a little bit forward on your chair, and we're going to move. We're going to now combine 3 movements together. We're going to be right, left, and then both. Okay, so we're going to inhale up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. So keep moving the arms with the breath, making these big circles, the circle of life, bringing in lots of oxygen and energy and gratitude, continuing at your own pace. Good. One more time for the full cycle. Okay. And now I want you to bring your hands in prayer pose, namaste pose at your heart. We're going to do another big circle. We're going to inhale, hands all the way up, all the way out and around and back to the heart on the exhale. Inhaling up, exhale, back to center. Inhaling up, exhaling back to center. Keep this movement going. Big circles, big breaths. Eyes are closed. Filling the self, the spirit, the soul with gratitude, grace, and love. The circle is without end. Keep going and keep moving with the breath. And come back to center, hands at heart, inhaling deep. And exhale. Perfect. All right. So just as you guys are all cradling and have cradled your beautiful bebes, I want you to hold and cradle you. Okay, so I want you to bring your arms just like you were holding one of your beautiful babies. But in this cradle is you. Okay, close your eyes and just rock yourself. Just rock yourself. You are safe. You are secure. You are love. Breathing into this, cradling you, nurturing you, taking the time for you, comfort, side to side. You can gently whisper to yourself, I love you. 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 Keep rocking and cradling your inner child. I love you. I love you. I love you. quietly send love to this inner child of you. The innocent child you remember from long ago. Nurture. Love. I love you. Whether you're feeling alone or lost or afraid, or maybe you are feeling in joy, whatever the feeling, allow the love, no judgment. Cradle your inner child. And inhaling deep and exhale. Perfect. And I'd like to follow that up with just a bit of like a self massage. I want you to just rub your shoulders. Just observe your natural breath and investigate some part of you that might be like, feeling a little tight. Bring your hands in, rubbing the arms, maybe the knees. Compassion for yourself. Embrace where you're wounded. Soothing the tension. Giving yourself a bit of self-love. You can wrap your arms all the way around you and grab your shoulders and give yourself a squeeze. Breathing in and exhaling again, inhaling. And exhaling. Perfect. All right, so you guys can stay seated, or I invite you to come standing, because this one is just beautiful to do standing up. And it's just called Wings of Grace. All right. And we're basically just going to have our feet, our legs are shoulder width apart, and the arms are just going to breathe in, up, cross at the top, down, in, and down. So it's going to be inhaling up, exhale down, inhaling up, exhaling down, and move with the breath. You can even bend your knees and move into these wings of grace. Big, huge wings. You're flying. You're expanding. You're growing. Oh, you are evolving. Keep moving. Big breaths, opening, bringing in the energy, wings of grace, you guys. Whew. Allow the arms to move through the air as if they were wings. Keep the shoulders relaxed and just connect. Deeply inhaling and exhaling and moving. Okay. All right, and come back to center. And the last movement we're going to do is another forward fold. And on this fold, we're going to release whatever is left that we want to release in this moment. So we're going to come forward again. Allow the arms just to relax. Relax the low back. Breathe into the low back. And just breathe and release. And shake your hands out. Gently move the head and the neck while you're down position. Just relaxing and letting go. And now I want you to slowly move up, vertebra by vertebra. And when you get to the top, just shake it out. And I want you to come back into your chair or stay seated if you are already seated. And so for the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to raise our arms out to a V and just have the palms open. Okay. So out towards a V like this, right? And just close your eyes. I want you to feel grounded, feel the comfortable groundiness of your seat on your chair, or you could be standing. This is a super great standing power pose. And I just want you to close the eyes and begin to breathe. Just breathe. And this is a great position to hold. The shoulders are relaxed while you add in a validation or an affirmation. My life is expanding in every eternal moment. My life is expanding in every eternal moment. Breathe deep, relax the shoulders. I open myself to curiosity and hope. Hope rises with the sun each morning, and my life is what I make it. Inhaling deep, and on an exhale, bring the arms down into prayer pose at the center of the chest. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathe. Feel grounded. Feel balanced. And ask yourself, what am I open to experiencing in life? We come from a place of intention and presence. We may find that things present themselves with more clarity. And being open to experiencing may just be, I am open to experiencing more laughter, more peace. How about more time for me and self-care? I'm open to experiencing self-love and forgiveness and peace. Whatever that is for you. Let's take another inhale and an exhale. I come back to the present moment. I'm so grateful for you guys for being here with me. I have a song to dance it out with, but I wasn't sure about Facebook copyright. So we'll just, you're muted, Jenny.
You know, it might be a good time to pop off Facebook Live and dance it out. If that sounds good for everybody. Anybody who's on Facebook who wants to join us, feel free. We're going to pop off live. If you could do that for us, Megan. So excited to dance it out.
Right?